So it is now full time at the Emirates, and Arsenal finally have a Premier League win under their belt for the first time in a couple of months, and they have beaten Chelsea emphatically 3-1. And I know I'm a Spurs fan, but that result is kind of good for us. Part of me kind of wanted Arsenal to pick up some points today, and they did. And in my opinion, they battered Chelsea, especially in that first half. But for the majority of the game, Chelsea were abysmal. Okay, yes, they got the late goal, Tammy Abrahams, and they even missed a penalty late on, which, if Jorginho did score, then it would have been a very interesting, last 5 minutes of injury time. But it wasn't to be. Arsenal were really, really good. Of course, the first goal did come through a penalty, which Laca very calm and collectly put into the back of the net. And then on the stroke of half-time, Xhaka, I know he's been getting a lot of stick recently from several Arsenal fans about his performance recently, banged in top bins. That's the way to answer the critics that he has been getting recently. Top bins. That is a brilliant free kick from Xhaka. And then Saka, whether he meant it or not, for me, I think it looked a lot more like he was going for a cross. Mendy was in no man's land, and hit the post. Cross or shot came into the box, and it hit the post, top bins, and it ended up going in the net. Mendy had no idea where he was, what was going on. And of course, Chelsea did go on to get a late goal, which was checked by VAR, but it was correctly given. Tammy Abraham's really nice finish just off his chest, with a hard cross into the box from Hudson-Odoi. And of course, it was a bit of squeaky bum time, and then Arsenal going to give away a penalty, which was saved by Bernd Leno, and it was a really, really poor penalty from Jorginho. But as I said, if he scored that, it would have been a really interesting last 5 minutes to the game. But Arsenal 100% deserved the win today. Mikel Arteta, in the last few games, he's just looked completely lost of ideas on the touchline. But I don't like at all giving Arsenal credit, but credit where credit's due. They were really, really good today. They beat a bit of an inconsistent Chelsea side, definitely, and it is good because if Spurs beat Wolves tomorrow, then we do go above Chelsea. I'm not worried about Arsenal at all. They're all the way down in the bottom half of the table. I'm not worried about them at all. So I guess it is quite good for Spurs reasons, and that Chelsea did drop points today, and another loss. Chelsea Chelsea have some hard games at the moment. They got Aston Villa at home, and then they got Manchester City at home, or Man City away. I'm not too sure, but they've got Villa and City, which is two tough games. And then I believe they've got Everton either the game after or in a few games' time. So they do have some tough games coming up, Chelsea, and credit where credit's due for Arsenal today. Really, really deserved the win. I think they could have got more, and I think Chelsea just weren't, they just didn't look dangerous in front of goal. Another day where Timo Werner was really, really underperforming. How many more games are you actually going to give him until he has been underperforming? Kai Havertz came on and didn't really do too much. And overall, it was a very, very disappointing day from the Blues as Arsenal finally get a Premier League win since, I believe, the 1st of November, when they went to Old Trafford and got a 1-0 win. So it is a very, very good result for them, and a kind of good result for Spurs, as I said at the start of the video. But those are my thoughts on the game. Laca, Xhaka and Saka turning up for Arsenal. Arsenal fans are going to be loving it after that emphatic win over Chelsea. If you have enjoyed this video, then please be sure to drop it a like, subscribe if you're new, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.